What's going on, YouTube? Check it out. Ed here with TGH. And wait, is there somebody else here? Who is that? Do you want to let everybody know who you are, my friend?
Well, guys, my name is Bryce, and I've got the YouTube channel, Platinum Scale Reptiles. I just got into ball pythons really recently, only about 4 or 5 months ago. And ever since then, it just started with one snake, and you know how it goes. The bug got me, and now I've got this whole stuff.
So there you go. I mean, like, your collection just grew because, I mean, you got bit by the bug, as they say. Like, I'm in the same boat. You know, I haven't been in this that long. And, I mean, what can you say? You see something amazing and you're just stuck. At least that's how it happened for me. I just can't get away from it now. Now I go home and I'm checking waters and bedding and, like, spot checking every time I walk into my house. I'm like, hi, kids, let's go look over here at the rack area.
Right.
So, I mean, that's an amazing thing. How do you feel being a keeper, and how many do you have in total?
Okay, so I've got 8 ball pythons, 1 BCI or normal boa, and then 2 geckos. One's a leopard gecko, and we actually just picked up a tokay gecko at the Wasatch Reptile Expo yesterday.
Okay.
The whole expo went, yesterday and today. It was a whole lot of fun. I didn't go today, but I know there's probably a few people on here that were there, and they can vouch that it was a really cool expo. There was a ton of people there, and the amazing thing about it was you could feel kind of the community vibe that was coming through, and everyone was just saying what's up to each other. Strangers became friends and swapped numbers, swapped info. I swapped info with probably half a dozen people that, I told them, feel free to ask me any questions. Anytime, I'm open. You guys can hit me up.
Well, I see it like this. It's being part of a community, being an active member of the community. And with that comes a little bit of responsibility. And, I feel like the people that are in this, in this group that we have, in this community that we have, it's a tight-knit community. These are people that actually care about their reptiles. It's not so much a popularity contest. It's really about what you're doing for your animals. And I really love that. I dig that. Do you have any people that inspired you to get you to really push you in this hobby?
Yeah, actually, the person that a lot of people don't think about is just your local reptile store owner. That's when I first saw my first ball python morph, you could say, as a Mojave, and I'd never seen anything like that before. I had a normal ball python way back when I was little, and after it grew up, we got rid of it. And something just about seeing that beautiful animal, I started asking questions to the store owner, and the first thing he told me was, hey man, there's unlimited resources out there on the internet, and one thing I stress you to do is just do your research. And people may say they're easy animals to keep, but you need to know exactly how to care for them and how to care for them properly, give them the best life possible. And at that point, you can go forward and think about, breeding and all that stuff. And honestly, the big inspirations to me were a local fellow named Aldo from Dark Science Reptile.
Boom! Yeah, Aldo's a good friend of ours. Yeah, he's amazing.
He was the one who actually got me to start uploading, because he just put out a video, probably I can't remember, June or July, and was like, if you're on the edge, if you're thinking about uploading that first video, if you're just worried that it's not going to be perfect, don't even think about it. Just do it, and you'll be amazed about the response that you'll get. People are into the exact same things, and they'll reach out to you, and that's exactly what happened. That's how I found this community, and it's probably been the most exciting thing that's happened in a really long time. I love it here. So
wow, that was pretty epic right there. I mean, think about it. And I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of folks here right now, who Aldo is. Aldo's an amazing dude. He just made a move, and he's always showcasing amazing people. He was one of my inspirations in showcasing people in the community as well. So that's amazing that type of reach, comes out onto the interwebs like that. So I know a lot of people watch what's going on in the community. There's a lot of people that, are new coming in. We're always trying to showcase new people. Is there anybody that you've been watching? Like, I'll start off, that someone new that I think is in the community that's pretty cool and doing great things is, have you seen BBM?
Yeah, I am subscribed to BBM Reptiles, and I've been watching a few of their videos. They're starting to upload a lot more.
Yeah. So something like that to me is pretty cool because it's people in the community. They're doing really cool things. Like I was sitting back and I was like, even though I know a lot of what he was doing with the way he presented it with some cards, he was doing some flashcards. It was blowing me away. I was like, I just love this, man. I was like, I love this. This is cool. This is what the community is talking about. And I want to showcase people like that. I've been reaching out to him. Gonna have to make something happen there. So you're an amazing dude. The other day, I forgot we were in a chat somewhere, and I was like, I'm gonna go here. I want to go visit here. Platinum Scales was like, me? Yep, yeah, gotta come over here. And I was like,
Heck
the funny
yeah,
thing
man.
is, I definitely I'm gonna be because I mean, if there's states that aren't too far, there one or two states over, and I can do a driving trip. And what I'd like to do is incorporate others. You know what I mean? I like to bring groups together. So it'd be cool to do like a carpool thing, like I'm picking you up here, picking up this person here, we're stopping here. You're like, hey, whoa, wait a minute, whoa, hey, how'd everybody get here? Yep, like a clown car. My little beat up car will just jump out. It's pretty cool. But anyways, like, so if there's anywhere you can go in the world, any show in the world, I know a lot of people want to go to Tinley. And just as everybody knows now, I'm not going to get a chance to go to Tinley this year. Instead, I'm going to be getting some amazing snakes for a good friend of mine. Hint, hint. He may not be here, but he's here. Just take in the photo, the image for a second. Maybe you guys will figure that out. Yeah. All right. Well, I gave the hint. It's there. So people should notice who I'm going to be getting it from. Do you have an idea who I'm talking about?
I think I might have a little bit of an idea. Could it be Corporal Soto?
There you go. Corporal Soto's an amazing dude. I will go ahead and get some amazing snakes from him. Stay tuned to find out what they're going to be. I've already said it before, but just keep up the suspense. But anyways, if there's anywhere you could go in the world to go to a reptile show, where would it be?
Honestly, if money wasn't a factor, obviously going to Tinley would be cool. I would love to go something in California. I know they have a lot of huge shows out there, but honestly, I've heard South Africa has some amazing
that sounds epic.
Stadiums full of reptile enthusiasts, and even though it would be really hard to get something there, just seeing the different community that's huge there, it would be something that I think would be pretty amazing to do.
Wow, man, that sounds epic there too. South Africa. Wow. I wonder what a trip like that would cost us just to get out there. I mean, like that's got to be an expensive flight over, but I mean, it's the passion, right? Like, that it's something you want to do. It's something that'll bring joy to you. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're going to bring a friend. Oh, BBM is in the house. What's going down? We were just talking about you, my good friend. BBM, an amazing person. We want everyone that's here. There's well over 20 people here. Go over there and subscribe to our friend BBM. He's doing some amazing stuff. BBM, I'm going to hit you up via email. We got to do some chatting. International Exotics, what's going down? Much love to you, my friend. You're doing an amazing thing. Aqua Balls, bam, Aqua Balls. And to the Aqua Balls family, because I know you guys are all watching in the big screen, do I have any pimples or anything here? I'm good? Okay. I was just checking. Well, what is that right next to you? And then we'll go on to the next question because I'm like intrigued. I gotta know what's going on here.
Are you talking about this little guy around my neck?
Oh yeah.
So I don't know how good the phone camera is gonna pick him up, but this is my newest addition. He's actually the smallest snake we have over here at Platinum Scale, and this is our lavender albino male.
Wow. Very, very nice.
Picked him up at an auction over at Dark Science Reptiles. The seller of the snake was for the balls though. Steven, can't remember his last name. Steven though, great guy. He bought the snake originally from Garrick Meyer. So this snake's got some pretty cool history on it, and
wow,
he's settling in nice here. And to start pairing him up to some really awesome stuff.
Well, you know what? I really appreciate the fact that you're an active member in the community. I've been doing my best to get back on the track because I remember when I first got in, it was like I would set aside a good few hours to just go ahead and take a look at and view videos. I'd sit in the man cave and just watch it on the TV and all that. And then being out in Merida, I lost like 4 hours of my life a day because of the commute. So because I lost those hours, I don't get to do that. And it was really hard to catch back up on viewing videos. I see you out there active all the time. So kudos to you, man. I really appreciate you being out there, showing love to all these amazing people in the reptile community. I think that's amazing. How do you find time to do that? YouTube, being an enthusiast, normal life.
Honestly, one person I can thank for that is the woman I have in my life. She is 100% supportive of me, and she actually does a lot to help me out around with all the different animals, and she loves the geckos. The new gecko we got yesterday is her pet, and so she had fun setting all that up and everything. And I'm just like the rest of us. I got a 9-to-5 job, working 40-50 hours a week, just putting in that time. But as soon as I get home, first thing I do, actually sometimes even before work, first thing I do is get up and check all the animals, make sure they're all good to go. And then as soon as I get home from work, it's right back at it again. And it's just a constant cycle of cleaning and watering and changing bedding. But if you enjoy it, then nothing beats it. It doesn't feel like work. It's what I love to do now. And it's only been such a short time. I'm sitting over here growing, trying to build up my infrastructure of racks and everything, getting into that breeding. But I know that it's going to be a long process. I'm just lucky that I have a community like this that I can reach out to, ask questions, not feel ashamed if I do something wrong. Someone's going to be there to help out. Everyone's out here willing to put out their emails and talk about anything that could maybe come up in this process of breeding and keeping and all that stuff.
So I know you're active here. You're always over here hanging out with TGH, and of course we love you for that. You're always contributing, and when you're commenting, I notice that you really, you're pretty passionate about what you're saying, and it's really fun and vibing. How do you feel knowing that we have such a diverse community of people and enthusiasts in our reptile community? How does that feel knowing that there's so many amazing people that you can reach out to, correspond with on the daily? I mean, obviously we do email time that'll be coming up soon. We'll see what we're going to be doing next. But how does that work? What's your vibe? How do you feel going into that? Because for me, I was nervous reaching out to people in the beginning, which is, I know I'm able to talk and chat and everything like that, but it was kind of awkward talking with people new, not really understanding where they're coming from. And then especially when I get them on the phone, it was weird because some channels that were subscribing and were hitting me on email, they didn't have icons or something. And then they'd hit me on email and I'd give them my number and then they'd call and I'm like, whoa, it just throw me off, what's your feeling on that, vibing with new people?
So that's a thing for me that I still haven't quite gotten used to. Right now, I feel really nervous being on this live. This is the first time I've ever been live on any type of social media. And I'm the type of guy who's in my personal life, I keep to myself. Even in high school, had that close group of friends. And luckily that close group of friends still hang out and all that. But this community, it's almost like that group of friends that we all have that one thing in common, and that one thing in common brings us all together. And commenting on someone's video, liking their video, it's small things like that that really kind of made me feel more comfortable doing the same on others' videos. That feeling about getting that comment and someone who just from reading their comment, you can tell they watched your entire video and they really got something from it. And you read that comment, there's a feeling that you get that nothing beats it. And I think that the more that you try and portray that type of outlook on the community, the more it's going to come back to you tenfold. So I try to do that on everyone's videos. I try to at least, even though I don't have all the time in the world, I take the time to at least get on. And if I see new videos coming up, I try and at least watch most of them. More than half of them, I get to and I watch a lot. And just that you can tell that person that might motivate them to start putting out more content, or answer a question that they might have on that specific video. It goes a long way. And I think I'm seeing more and more of that just every single upload. And I know I don't upload enough. I wish I could upload more. I really do. I give you props, dude, because doing it every day, that's something that takes some dedication. And people like you guys are the ones that hold down the community. You're always putting out content. You're always bringing us together. And for that, I think we we just owe you guys a big thank you.
Hey, you know, I have fun doing it. I know that there's actual growth going on there. I know that when we come together and we do little things that are fun, that we get an opportunity to like put out calls to action and stuff like that, you know. And I think when we do stuff like that, it's fun. But what do people get out of that? There's a certain amount of value that comes out of being an engaged member of your community. Speaking on that, I mean, it's around one of those times. I don't know. What should we be doing right now? Should we do what?
I think it's about time for someone to put up their email, huh?
Oh, man, it's email time. Let me get a moderator out there to go ahead and do this for me. Someone put out email. Oh, look, it's happening. Here we go. If you've done it before, go ahead and do it again. What you're doing is giving someone an opportunity to go and hang out with you, giving them a chance to vibe and learn something from you. You may know something that they may have a question to. You may have an answer to something so simple to you, but to someone else could just completely change the way they keep their animals. A little bit of effort from one person to another can do so much difference, so much help. That's why we do this thing, like putting out your email. Go ahead and do that. Put out an email, give someone an opportunity to go over there and show you some love. Much love to you folks. I really appreciate all the effort you guys put in. This community is all about coming together. It's all about being united. It's all about giving people a space to actually ask those questions. No one here wants to show any shade or throw any shade on you. We're here to show the love. All right, let me go jump in here. Let's give some recognition to all these amazing people that are here. We got Aqua Balls. We got Ball Python Boulevard. We got Big John Reptile, Old Troy City Reptiles. Much love to Old Troy City Reptiles. D-rated. What's going down, my boy? We got Redstrom in the house. BBM, hit me up on the email, my friend. We need to chat. Gotta love Carpet Python. What's going on, sister? Iron Dog Reptiles. Boom. That's from my boy. Heather, what's poppin', Heather? Heather, I think we need to do some work. Get with me, Heather. You are one of the most active people we have out here, just like a lot of these other folks. But Heather, we need to start assigning homework to the presidents and the senators. So any president and any senator, if you don't see them here right now, reach out to them and tell them homework is coming. Heather and Ed are going to be doing some work in the community, and we need our active members to go out there and do some of that good work. All right, who else we got here? We got Nightbot on the job. You know, he works for free here. I don't know. He's digital, right? So there's not like he's not doing real labor. I don't know. I think it gives him something to do. We're helping him. We're helping Nightbot. All right, let's see. We got Platinum. Wait a minute. Platinum Scales? How do you do that? We are in the middle of a live. Somehow you are in there. What's going on here? How do you do that?
Hey, man, I just got both of the devices going because I know on the Hangouts you can't necessarily watch the chat. And one of the things I really love doing is watching all the people interacting with each other and getting to know each other, putting out their emails, linking up, and I couldn't put that away even to come live with you, Ed.
That's amazing. So at least we're doing good work. That's a confirmation that we're doing good work here. All right. So let's see. Someone put out Jello. Jello, what's going on with Jello there? Vern just jumped in. My boy Vern. I don't know if you got it or not, but sent you an email, Ed. Oh, my goodness. I'm definitely going to be checking that email. All right, guys. If you are anyone that has been in one of these lives before and you've had the opportunity to connect with somebody, if you've actually utilized the opportunity that we've give you here and you've used that great moment and snatched up one of these emails and reached out to somebody, let me get a hands up. Let me get a hands up if you've actually reached out to somebody via what we do here through these emails, giving this, you know, what we do, this positive vibes out into the world. Have you ever had that opportunity to reach out to somebody because of these lives? I'd like to see that. Oh, my wife says, Platinum Scale Reptiles, you are doing great on the live. I think you're being an amazing guest. How do you feel? All right, well, we got right here. Let me just tell you, you got Iron Dog. All right. You got G-rated International Exotics, Platinum. Wait, how did you do that again? Heather's in here with that. This is amazing. All right, I gotta get more hip with this tech. You know what I mean? Because you guys are way more leaps and bounds ahead of me. You know, how do you feel knowing that you can actually see something you like over the net and order it from like across the state. You know, I've been looking into it. I had a conversation with ZTK, and he was telling me that it's kind of tough, you know, knowing, you know, big animals being shipped across the states and all this, you know, like he wants to make sure everyone's very educated and stuff like that. And for me, I want to make sure I know like the very best opportunities that I could put forward for the animal. Like, I mean, I want to make sure that I drop it off as late as possible. It's going to be super comfortable. There's not going to be a lot of opportunity to shift all over the place. You got to use reputable courier systems, servers, and et cetera. And I'm like, man, this is something that's important. How do you feel about that, knowing that animals can just come from all across the states, across the world, essentially, if you can afford it?
Honestly, that's one thing that took me by most surprise, because when I first got into it, when I first started finding out all these morphs that were in ball pythons, first place I went to was my local classifieds. And on there right away started seeing things like banana and cheese pastels, all of the, you know, the morphs that are more generally found throughout the United States. And then someone turned on, I can't remember who it was, I think it was probably something off YouTube, and they turned me on to Morph Market. And once you hit Morph Market, man, that thing, I mean, you can't get off it. I was on Morph Market every day, all day, looking at all these different snakes, finding out all the crazy morphs that were on there and some of the crazy prices that were on there. I was like, holy cow, people are actually buying these things, $2,000 snakes, $1,500 snakes. And honestly, that's where I've gotten most of my snakes is off Morph Market, just because I don't want to become a huge breeder. I want to keep things small and want to work with things that I genuinely are passionate about and want to create. When I saw those snakes on Morph Market, I didn't say, oh, I want to buy that snake. I thought to myself, what can I get to make that snake?
And I think that's what's feeding this, man. I mean, come on. How amazing is that you can actually get those morphs, like I said, through the mail? It's epic. It's amazing. It's blowing me away. I know I get nervous because now when my wife sees stuff that she likes, she looks at me with a funny look, and I'm thinking, whoa. now it's not just me. I don't get to just look at snakes I want. Now she's looking at things, you know, visually. It's like, I like this. And why is it when your wife or your significant other, whomever that may be, whenever, at least in my situation, she goes to look at something that happens to be like the most expensive morph out there, what's with that?
I don't know. She wants to make dreamsicles, man.
Great. Oh yeah, that's so simple. Everyone's doing that. She's gonna want panda pie soon. It's, you know, just why not get to work? That's cool. All right, guys, this has been one of the most coolest times hanging out, chilling with you folks. I appreciate everyone that comes around. It's an amazing experience knowing that there's people out there that are like-minded, that care about the same type of things you do. So there's been a lot of folks here that had an opportunity to vibe with other people in their reptile community because of what we do, because of our hard work. Again, if you are a president, if you are a senator, if you are pushing that good message, yes, I'm gonna need you guys to know very soon everyone's gonna be getting a little bit of homework. That's what's good. I definitely want you guys to feel comfortable with what you're doing. We're reaching out to one another. I want you to grow. I want everyone to know that here's a space where if you're, you want to grow in your community, you want to have some good subs, people that are active, people that are going to really pay attention to what you're doing. As long as you're being positive, you're doing the right things when they get a chance, when they get a chance to go to you in the cycle, because you get added to like this big group of people like we were talking about. And it's not the easiest thing in the world to make sure to go over to everybody and show them love. But we do try our best. So again, we're going to go through some people right now. I want you guys to go look at them in the chat. There it is. Someone just started it. Vern just started it. It's that time. We're doing hashtags here. Go ahead and put in that hashtag. You're going to go over there and you're going to sub to those people doing the amazing things. My boy Platinum Scales, can you see the hashtags over there?
Oh, yeah. I think Vern dropped Gotta Love TGH. I know I just dropped my hashtag. You guys have to check that out on your own. Oh, there we go. Iron Dog Reptiles coming in with the show to the love.
Boom.
Reptile family. I'm with it. I love seeing it, guys.
This is what it's all about. Heather is doing some amazing stuff. I want you guys to go and show some love. Heather has one of the most amazing collections, and I want you guys to know there's effort that goes into this. I want you guys to also know that being part of a community means being active, showing as much love as you can. These people right now with these hashtags, go over there. Weirdo Watson, much love to Weirdo Watson. You know, I'm taking a gamble here, but you know, I don't think I am, because I love the heart that goes into this, the effort that goes into this, and the people, you can see their vibes. So we're going to go ahead and show some love like that. I want you guys to know, if you're active, if you're people that are showing the world the true positivity, if you're really being the type of person that cares about your animals, you're looking into, you know, like we have, I want to say, darn, he's on the tip of my tongue. Hold on. Shoot, martial law, boom. He's doing the testing on the CMC liners. Have you guys had a chance to look at that? Have you seen that lately?
I've definitely seen them. I want to get my hands on some. I think the hatching rack that I just picked up, Ed actually has the same tubs, or Ed from CMC.
Yeah.
So I might hit him up, try and test those out for when I do have hatchlings. You know, I'm here in a pretty dry state, so the only thing I worry about is humidity. But from what I've heard and from everybody testing it, they say that it holds the humidity great. So I can't wait to try it.
All right, I got a Burton's vlog needs a little love here. What's going on? Have I not given him? Boom, here we go. Now, there's a ton of wrenches here, just so you guys know. People earn this from their actions. I feel like the people that are getting the love are the people that are giving the love, so you get a little bit back, because if you put so much in, I definitely want to do the best I can to give that love back. It's getting real dark over here. I might be able to fix this. Go ahead and tell everybody what got you in to this reptile hobby, other than the, because we've already talked a little bit earlier about who inspired you, but what really made that move? What was that moment that said, yes, this is definitely what I want to do? Yeah, like I'm into this. And you just, because I mean, obviously you have a great collection over there. What started that?
Honestly, it comes down to one thing, and that's YouTube. YouTube opened me up to this entire world of breeding and keeping and reptile enthusiasts, and that I just got totally immersed into that world. And ever since then, I've just researched, figure out what I like, and honestly, just keeping the animals.
Okay.
Put in the work, put the, you know, putting in the time to clean and take care of them, feed. And I actually breed my own rodents, and if anybody out there breeds their own rodents, you know that that's more work than it is cleaning your collection, you know. So
well, we tried to do that over at my household, and it didn't go so well. And then at one point, well, it was going well, but then the rat rack left. There was a lot of stuff that happened around that time, but I definitely want to get back to it. I've been thinking about putting some, have you ever seen those big black and green grow tents? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Miguel was using those, or still uses them, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but I know there was those big grow tents. I want to put rats in there so that I can control the temperature better with one of those portable ACs. It gets real hot in my man cave, if you will, inside the garage during the summer. What do you think about that as an idea to deal with that temperature?
That sounds like a better setup than what I have going on right now. Honestly, what I've got going right now is a yard shed, but I've got it insulated. You know, went out and got all the insulation done, and then have a AC unit in there. But in my climate, it's hot in the summer, but in the wintertime, it gets down below. So I've also had to figure out a way to rig up a space heater in there. And it's an oil-filled space heater hooked up to a thermostat. And I've had to run that the last few nights just because it is dropping down into the 40s at night here. And, wow, you know, you got to make sure that your animals that are going to feed your collection, they have to be healthy. They have to be well taken care of. And honestly, whatever way you can do that, that's the way that you should keep your rats.
That makes a lot of sense. Let me see here. All right. So right now I'm trying to get my chat's not coming back yet. You know, maybe because I moved my phone back and all this good stuff. But either way, here we go. Here we got some chat. BBM, daily duty breeding, feeding, but it pays off in the breeding season. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I think that it's really smart for you to do that. Dean, hit me up again. We're going to do this, buddy. We're definitely going to make this happen. I want to make sure to go and we're going to make this happen. Inside thing as of right now, but yeah, I think I'm going to be doing that for sure. It is for sure. Aquaballs and I are going to go. So I want to hit you up and give you a full update and let you know what's popping there. Christine's in the house. Redstrom, what's going on? Iron Dog, my boy Iron Dog. Again, guys, we're going to be doing a little bit of homework soon, just so you guys know. Why is that every single time? It's just the funniest thing. All right, cool. Bam, that's fixed right there. Lou Balls in the house. Everybody, Lou Balls is doing some editing stuff. He had fun with that today. Go over there and show him some love. That was really cool, Lou. I like that one. That one was really cool. So, Platinum Scales, what is the next big thing over on your end? What's something that you're going to be doing soon?
Well, it's something that is coming up for us, and I actually started last weekend. Last weekend, on Saturday, I put my very first breeding pairs together, put in that male. And I mean, they're all virgins, and I've never done this before, so I just wanted to see what would happen, see if they're even going to show any interest. And sure enough, dude, both the pairs that I put together, they both locked within 2 hours.
Shh, don't tell nobody. Keep it a secret.
No, but that excitement is just, it's unreal. The excitement that I felt when I was opening that tub and seeing him start to get on top of her and trying to get his tail situated, that to me was really just amazing. And that's honestly breeding. That's our next step. You know, I've spent the last 6 months doing the research, building my collection. And now with the collection I have, I've got 3 females that are up to size to breed. Who knows if all of them are going to produce or not. But I think just the first year, 3 clutches, that's what's in store for the next 6 months for us.
Rock on, man. So then let me ask you another question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? If you thought that far, I'm not trying to throw it at you if you haven't thought like that.
Oh no, I've been thinking that far. Trust me. Who doesn't when they get that first snake and they're thinking, oh, what am I going to do with this? You're not thinking just one breeding season. You're thinking of what am I going to do with what I produce with this and then produce with them. You know what I mean? So honestly, I'd like to have this entire room full of racks. That's my plan. And wow. Right now I've just got, I don't know if you guys can say, but I've got the big breeder rack right here, the 10 tub. And then this is going to be for the males, females, hatchlings. Nothing's in these 2 right now. Everything's in here. But when that grows, you know, I'll need another grow out rack and another, you know, a few hatchling racks.
I just see that whole wall. That whole wall is taken up, dude.
Everything.
I love it.
Get him out of here. But everything's going to be racks. So
how far do you think it would be a drive from my house to your house? I'm in Murrieta, California. How far do you think that would be?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Probably, I would guess maybe 12 hours at the most. I don't even think that far. So, I mean,
something to think about. Me and my boy Aquaballs, you know, we're going to be going to Northern California next weekend on Saturday. We're going to be hanging out with our boy Dean, giving him a hand. I mean, we need to plan something. What do you think? Maybe we should do one of these things. But wait, what state are you in, bro?
I'm in Utah, man. We got a few states between us.
You know, we're going to have to talk because I'm going to need a rep in your area, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah?
Might have to put something together out there, if you feel what I mean.
From Murrieta, California to where I live in Utah, it says via car 10 hours. 10
hours. It's a 10-hour drive for a get-together of epic proportion. Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. You got my number. We're going to be chatting. Let's just leave it at that. My boy Vern in the house. I just picked up a lesser little girl. Oh, my goodness. Congratulations there. I love the lessers. You know, I love any of the codoms that allow me to get to my all-white snakes. You know how I am. That's what it is. Oh, my goodness. Is Eddie Lowe here? Eddie Lowe is here. Oh, you need to come to Utah. I don't know, guys. Things might be happening. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Things are happening here. We're actually talking about stuff. I don't know. That's pretty epic. Now, what do you guys barbecue out there in Utah?
Oh, you name it, dude. We're good steak cookers out here. If you like steak and if you like ribs, oh my gosh, everyone out here has Traeger grills. I kid you not. Every go to, there's a Traeger grill, and it's all every weekend. All of them are fired up. It's the best smelling state in the world.
Oh man, how many people are out there in Utah that we could get together? What do you think? Because I mean, just us alone would be good. Eddie Lowe just said I need to come out there, so that means if I go out there, Eddie Lowe, you going, right? You're going to be there with us. That's going to happen, right? Who else is close to Utah? We need to see what's going on here.
Eddie Lowe's in Utah. Let's see. I know Jeremy from AllTime. I've been to his house. I've seen his collection.
All right, so we have AllTime there as a president. We need to make some senators out there. Sounds like I know two of them that should be senators. I'm just saying. And get some senators going on. So I think you guys, you two, you know who I'm talking to. I think you need to reach out to AllTime and ask him if he can, get you guys your senator status. That's what I'm just saying. We need to make that happen. Guys, there are so many people out there repping positivity. There's so many people that are being active. Why not be a member of your community and help somebody out when you can? That's what we're doing here when we come together. What we want to do is make people feel comfortable helping one another out. We got a care sheet. We got ZTK. JB is working on that. ZTK will have that done in about a week and a half, he said. Work out a little tight on him. He's working on that. Again, we're a community where we're going to give that time to one another to help each other out. When he gets a chance, that'll be done. We're going to pass it around. Any of the senators or presidents, anybody who is affiliated with the movement and wants to make sure to give that a review. We're trying to make it as simplified as possible to help somebody. It's a ball python care sheet. We're going to be able to make it in a PDF that we can put in our descriptions. And all of us, if you want to, you could just put it in your description. If somebody has a question, you could be like, boom, right there in the description right there. Go hit that PDF and go ahead and get that information. And we want to make it easy for people. ZTK's argument to me was if a 10-year-old gets this, they should be able to read it. And if a 45-year-old that doesn't know nothing about it can get the information needed. So I think that makes a lot of sense, guys. So what do you think about that over there, Platinum?
I think that's an amazing idea. One of the hardest things when I first found out about how to care for them. And just like everybody else, I started with aquariums, the glass tanks, had 2 or 3 of those when I first got my first snakes. And as soon as I found that perfect care sheet, I knew that I had to change something. But it took too long to find that perfect care sheet. So I think if everyone out there that's part of the community can have that generalized, standardized care sheet, that would help so many people who are just getting into the hobby, help so many people who want to learn more about getting into the hobby, before they get their first ball pythons, they can go to that and know everything they need to get before they bring home that snake from that expo. You know what I mean? I think anything, it's going to be great for the community and really help bring us, that new generation. Sorry, stumbling over my words.
No worries, brother. No worries. And you know what? The new generation needs that help. And I know that we're working hard to bring everyone information. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys right now, I'm going to plug this person because this person, Old Troy City Reptiles, is one of the most amazing folks I've had an opportunity to get a chance to ask questions to. Simply as that. I mean, if you have a question and you want someone to help you with an answer that's going to just give it to you the way it is and isn't going to make you feel bad about whatever it is that you're asking, that just genuinely wants you to get that question answered, that's the guy to hit up. Go ahead and hit up my boy, Old Troy City Reptiles. That's what's going down. That guy is amazing. Please go over there and show some love. Weirdo Watson is here. We got International Exotics. International Exotics, you got to hit me up, my boy. We need to go ahead and talk about I'm amazing too, Ed, right? Yes, Matt Bio in the house. What's going down? Of course you're amazing. Thanks to Matt Bio, I was even able to get into this community, just so you guys know. My boy let me put in a video into one of his, it was like a community outreach video. I don't know how to put it, man. It was amazing. And he said, go ahead and tell me what you're about. and I sent a little video in, and then boom, the next thing you know, it was popping. So thank you, much love. You know, and we're doing great stuff over here. What is going on, Slytherin Reptiles? How's it going? But again, old Troy City Reptiles, guys, someone need to go over there and ask any questions to. Platinum Scales, who do you ask when you have questions in the reptile community? Is there anyone that you feel comfortable reaching out to?
Oh, for sure. I know exactly who I'm going to say. That's Jeremy from AllTime Reptiles. He's been through it. He's been breeding. He's made it clear that, hey, any questions you have, man, don't feel afraid to hit me up. Give me a call. Doesn't matter when. You know, I'll help you out. And one thing is, it's nice to have someone who's also local, that if I need be can come down here, help me out. You know, God forbid something happens, a female gets egg bound, or I can't get hatchlings to eat. I know that I have someone who's been through that exact same experience that is going to be able to walk me through it, and ultimately it'll be better for me in the long run, you know? So thank you, Jeremy.
Rock on. AllTime Reptiles. What an amazing dude. And also, ReptiChip affiliate, you need to go over there, reach out to him if you need some of that ReptiChip. AllTime, I might have to hit you up about some of that. I'm getting interested in this ReptiChip stuff. You know, I'm thinking maybe I might have to start looking into different beddings. I'm talking to different folks, though, so stay tuned to that. Let's see how that goes. You never know who and when and where I get this bedding, or who I get it from, or what it is. I don't even know. We're using Aspen right now, and that's because that's what works for us. What type of bedding are you using right now at Platinum Scales?
You know, I'm a ReptiChip. So if you guys didn't know, I've got a 250 subscriber giveaway going on my channel, and you can actually win shipped straight to your door a blocker ReptiChip that came from our very own Utah representative, AllTime Reptiles.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How amazing is that? Go over there right now. You're going to have to share the videos. Let everybody know. Put it in your share, in your tag, whatever. Go to your Instagram. Go to your Facebook. Go over there right now. Tell them, folks, guess what? Our boy has a 250 subscriber giveaway. There's got to be a way to link to his channel. Go over there. Do that. And, you know, people that are senators and presidents, they have links down in the description below. And I just told two of you, and you know who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? You have any guesses over there? Platinum Scales, there's two people that should be over there in Utah talking about getting senator. And I don't know, maybe I could be wrong. Just have an idea. I have a feeling that there's some amazing people over there that should be getting showcased by this community. We show love to our community. Thank you guys for doing that. You know, what are you thinking over there, Platinum Scales? I see some smiles over there, smiling going on.
Well, if I had to go ahead and guess, I could think of a handful of guys that would be amazing senators for TGH. We got Eddie Lowe. I'm pretty sure Jeremy's already president of Utah. So, or wait, I don't know if I'm right about that. Pretty sure he's been pretty active. He was a lot more active. Yeah, he's the one who really got me into this on YouTube, and you know. But Eddie Lowe, Jeremy, Aldo would make a great senator. I think he's got a huge outreach. That guy, he's been putting out videos for a real long time, and he's
an amazing dude. He's an amazing dude.
Very educational. I watched through probably 100 of his videos before I brought home my ball python, and he taught me almost everything I needed to know before I brought home that snake.
Wow, that's amazing. We got great people in here right now. We got Ball and Chain Constrictors. Much love, good friend of TGH. Buddy, we got to figure out the incubator thing. We're going to have to work on that. Jon Fealy in the house. What's good, my boy? Thank you. Much love to Jon Fealy. You got Social Serpents over here. Go see who this is. Maybe there's someone you can vibe with. We always welcome new folks here to this community. That's what we're all about. If you've been here before, welcome back. Check this out. What we do is come together. We're resources. So if you guys got snakes that are available right now that you want to let the community know about, let me know. Send it over to the email, link in the description below. You know, I think I'm going to do it right now. I don't want to put you on the spot. It's okay, my friend. But Platinum Scales, what a great dude. Let's get the ball going over there. I think we should just go ahead and announce you as I'm going to nominate you. Obviously, you have to talk to your president. Okay, there's a chapter over there. You got to talk to your president, but I'm going to nominate you right now as senator over there in Utah. Let me know. AllTime, is it okay if we can do that for Platinum Scales? Let me know. We want to make him part of the family over here. I want to go ahead and make sure we get a link down there in that description. You know what I'm saying. All right, guys.
Awesome,
I know from the very beginning, if you've noticed, Platinum Scale, if you put in Platinum, the Nightbot has been preaching your channel for a long time. That's always been there from when I first seen some of your content. I realized what type of person you were, and I was like, yes. So we're always going to show love. Oh my goodness, Granddaddy Herp's in the house. Much love to my good friend. Thank you for stopping by. We're just chilling over here. You know, we're doing our thing. We're going to be looks like we got a little bit of time here. You know, we're going to go over there and hang out with Jon Fealy after this. Keep in mind, this is for adults. We're going to vibe, be open-minded to what we're all doing. You know what I mean? You got to go and show support to your friends. There's, changes are coming around. We want people to feel comfortable, always feel comfortable, but be upfront with everybody. So adult content, 7:30, Jon Fealy live. Ooh, this is going to be epic. We got to see that, right, guys? All right, who do we got here? There are so many folks. Oh, my goodness. I'm loving this. Platinum Scales. Is there a smaller channel? Someone that has been lurking that you think we should be showcasing? Anyone you've had your eye on soon or lately?
Yeah, I can think of someone here. I might know that King Repti changed his name. Dion Van Campen. I did. But yep. I know he's been doing some really cool stuff. Let's see here. I know we got a lot of you guys are bigger than me, so I can't even say that they're small. I need the help here. No, I'm kidding.
There you go. We need to go over there to Platinum Scales Reptiles. You need to go over there and show that love. I didn't catch it. I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to have to see if I can get my friends over there at AllTime Reptile to hit me up. I want to make sure that the nomination got in. I am nominating Platinum Scales from over here in California. Please let me know if we can make that happen. Oh my goodness, I'm small too. Mad Bio says he's a silly cat over here. This guy is an amazing dude, and he's always jumping in. And he's not limited to one community. He's got such a wide audience that he reaches out to and who he vibes with. I really love that kind of stuff. That's amazing. All right, let's see who we got here. Everyone is small here. Yeah, I think we're all fairly small channels. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, what we're doing is just coming together so we can grow together and have a real community. Redstrom Reptiles, what's good? Oh my goodness, I was showing my wife the pen. It's all showing off to her like la da 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 da. So yeah, I got to rub in her face that I got a pen. So fine, she got a pied and I got a pen. I still feel like I'm winning.
One person I can think of that I just thought of.
Go for it.
He is just starting out, and actually, Chucky, he's been pushing this guy pretty hard. LB the Adventurer. Just from watching his channel, I can tell that guy, he's going to do some really awesome things, and he's going to educate a lot of people.
Quality videos, high quality content. I really enjoy that.
Yeah, so definitely, if you guys haven't checked out some of his videos, do it right now, or not right now, but when.
That's so funny. You see a small. Vert says, "Which one are you?" Ed, you're right. Somehow I will be on a cook show this week. That is amazing. I love that kind of stuff. We are small size, but it doesn't matter. It's the quality. That's what's up. I think because we're a community, we have a voice. And if we really want to say something, we can say it out to the whole community. Why not do that when those times come up? Why not do that when, it's needed? You know what I mean? We come together as a community to help one another when those times come up. We're so intertwined. It's like a family. I've even been, look, I'll say it like this. I've been in spats with my brothers and my sisters because it happens in a community. Have you seen any of that kind of stuff, Platinum Scales?
Yeah, I mean, I try to avoid that as much as I can. It's all small stuff. The bigger picture is that we need to show unity. We need to support one another, and that's what it's all about. So
yeah, and that's why I say it's like brothers and sisters being, you know, this is what happens because we are a very small group of people in the grand scheme of the pet community. And the reality is the reptile community needs to put in the work to be active, to be relevant, and to be positive. We push a message here. We're all about the positivity movement. It's hashtag positivity movement. If you didn't know, now you know, because I'm with it. Are you with it?
Hashtag I'm with it, dude. And
That's
another
what's up.
hashtag, no small creator. Hashtag no small creator. Because not one of us, you guys are right, there's not one small creator out here. YouTube is hard work. If you put one video out every week or every 2 weeks, or if you do it every day, we're all working hard. We're all working to push out that content.
Hashtag no small creator. I love that. And we're all going to go over there and show Jon some love in a minute. We got to go take a look at that. I know you guys are with it. Oh my goodness, it's hashtag I'm with it time. That's amazing. You know, we're pushing a message because that's what's important for our community. I know what you guys are doing. It's epic work. Again, Heather, reach out to me as soon as you get an opportunity. Let's do that tomorrow or something when you get some free time. And let's go ahead and start talking about the homework that needs to go out to senators and presidents. Platinum's like, dude, I just got nominated and I already got homework.
Hey, man, I did pretty good in school. I ain't afraid of a little bit of homework.
Rock on. Rock on. So we're trying to do the good work, guys. I know you guys are trying to do the good work. Let's go ahead and give this an ending tonight. I want you guys to listen real quick to Platinum Scales. He's going to tell you where you can find him on social media. And you know what? We're going to leave the final thought of tonight with Platinum Scales. Whatever message you want, bro. I know we jumped right into this. Normally, if you come on, I always offer the guests an opportunity at the end to say anything that's on your mind when it comes to being a member of the reptile community. This way, everyone knows now that's how we do things here. Go ahead and let us know how we can find you on social media. And is there anything pressing on your heart that has to deal with our community that you'd like to talk to us about?
Yeah, so obviously YouTube, you can find me at Platinum Scale Reptiles. Got a few videos up, and I'm trying to post more, but we'll get there when things get settled. On Instagram, it's platinum_scales _IG. A little long, but I'm sure if you just type in Platinum Scale, it'll pop up. And then even if you guys want to reach out to me on Facebook, I don't have a Facebook under, you know, that name, but you can reach out to me on my personal profile. It's Bryce Woodhead. So if you guys want to shoot me a message on Facebook and, you know, let me know if you have any questions, feel free. You know, I'm always happy to be there and answer you might have. Also, don't be afraid to reach out. If you're just finding this community, if you're not sure, you know, how involved you want to get, or if you feel nervous that, hey, I haven't been around for very long and I'm not sure if these people are going to accept me. We love everybody here, and as long as you just share that positivity, you're just willing to help out, that's what it's all about. And so if you see that person struggling, asking questions on their video, don't just scroll past it. You know, make sure to reach out to them, answer their questions, and honestly just form a stronger community. So
I couldn't say it better myself, and I'm glad I didn't have to because it was on Platinum Scales Reptiles. He took control of that. Did you guys see that? Thank you to everybody serving in the military. We appreciate you. Thank you for your service. Thank you to the people in the community putting in the good work, the hard work towards building our community. I'm going to go ahead and end it with you guys tonight with this real quick. We dug hard. We built this community. We wanted a community. We came together and we built it. What we needed was that life source. It's that water, that energy that feeds us, that feeds our movement. Guys, we dug the well. A few of us in the beginning put in a little more back-breaking work to establish what we're doing. But guess what? When it was time to lay those stones, all of us came together. You guys did it. You put in the hard work. You put those stones in. That effort, that sweat equity that you put into this community, when it's reaching out just to one person, for each one of us that reaches out to one more person, that's how we double in size. That's how we grow. That's how we make each other stronger. Your homework, guys, just all of you folks here that are out here, this is even for us presidents and senators. I'm going to do it myself tomorrow. Tomorrow, when you get a chance, go up to the top search. I want you to go to your the top right-hand corner of your search, when you go on YouTube, when you're on your cell phones, or even when you do it up there, you can filter your search results. Go to uploads for that day. Put in ball python community. I want you to put that in and find someone that you've never seen before. Go to one of their channels, comment, and tell them to come join us tomorrow, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to welcome the new members. That's some homework for us for this upcoming week, okay? Starting Monday until the next Monday, we're all going to try to find somebody new, somebody in the community, someone fresh. Maybe they're completely different than you are. You know, maybe they're young and, you know, they have a totally different vision. Maybe they're doing something that, you know, you think you can help them with. This is the place for them to learn. I think that's going to help everybody. Much love to you guys. I hope you guys are ready for a little homework, because all we're going to do is build up our community. Again, tomorrow, go on your search, top right-hand corner. You know, the little, what's the little glass? You know what I'm talking about, Platinum Scales?
Yeah.
So what do we need them to do? You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I'm gonna come with you to that new aspiring reptile enthusiast and say, look at this kid. We need to showcase him. He's doing big things. And I think everyone just find that one person, bring it to Ed, and we'll, you know, do a showcase or something like that. Who knows?
You know what we're doing, guys. If you're a member of the reptile community, if you're a member of social media, if you're simply new to this channel for the first time and you're watching it later and you've made it all the way to the end, consider subscribing. Go ahead and hit that down there. It's somewhere down there. And then there's a bunch of people in the chat. Those people in the chat, just go sub to all of them. If there's like 30, 40, 50 people you ain't never seen, go sub to those people. Give them a subscribe. Let them know that you found them here. I can almost assure you we'll see you on the next vlog. Much love, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow, 6:30.
Everybody. Thanks
Pacific
for watching.
Standard.